For just as the body is one and has many members, and all the members of the body, though many, are one body, so it is with Christ. In other words, all of these congregations, all of these churches throughout are part of His body, extensions of His body. In fact, look, for in one Spirit we were all baptized into one body. See, this is the crazy thing, and this is the awesome thing. A long time ago you were baptized, right? And when you were baptized, what happens is He binds you to Him. We used the example before, if you remember. It's like a family reunion. Someone just said to me they weren't going to be here in October because they're going to a family reunion. Probably at the family reunion, you're going to play dumb games because that's part of a family reunion. And one of the dumb games, if you think about it, is the three-legged race. Do you remember that? Anybody ever play that? My question with the three-legged race is always, why do they take the biggest guy and put him with the littlest person? Right? That's where they take and they bind their legs together and then they run. And then I start thinking, isn't that kind of like Christ in us? Like you look at yourself and you realize how much sin is in your life and you realize how bad you are and how you don't deserve Christ and you haven't earned Christ. And He comes in through baptism and He binds you to Him and He takes all of that sin, right? It becomes His, and He takes it to the cross and He replaces it with all of His goodness. And if we're going to be honest, much like the big guy in the three-legged race drags the little guy, Christ drags you along. And here He is, look, that's the Spirit you were baptized into. Jews or Greeks, slaves or free. Do you think that God has different standards for you? Do you think that He looks and says, oh, you are ridiculously good looking, so you can pass on this one? Or does He look and say, your work ethic is incredible, so because your work ethic is so good, we'll just compromise here a little bit? Or does He look and say, you are a Green Bay Packer fan, you are going to be under even more scrutiny. You have a longer road. You need a lot of forgiveness. See? No, he looks and He says it doesn't matter if you're a Jew, it doesn't matter if you're a Greek, it doesn't matter if you're a slave, because we're all slaves to sin. What He looks and He sees is sin. Sin is what separates. And see what He does, right? Is he just blows that out of the water because He takes it. In fact, look at, and all were made to drink of one Spirit, for the body does not consist of one member, but of many.